This bill is very clearly an attack on LGBTQ people.
Lawsuits are coming in for Governor Ron DeSantis' parental rights and education bill. Some call this the Don't Say Gay bill. Thanks for joining Fox 4 News. I'm Chris Earl.
And I'm Nadine Yanis. This lawsuit was filed just days after the governor signed the bill into law. It alleges that the state's new law violates the U.S. Constitution. Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders has more from Tallahassee.
We've been hearing that this lawsuit was coming all this week, the complaint finally dropping Thursday morning in the U.S. District Court of Northern Florida.
The plaintiffs include LGBTQ rights groups, gay parents, even transgender students. Their issue is this key provision in HB 1557. Under threat of legal action, it prohibits instruction on sexual orientation and gender identity in K-3 classrooms or in a manner not age appropriate.
This bill is very clearly an attack on LGBTQ people. It's very clearly an effort to try to censor conversations about us.
Brandon Wolf with Equality Florida says the law violates the nation's First and 14th Amendments. They're suing, he says, because it's too vague, unfair, and an affront to free speech.
No matter how long this process takes, no matter what the challenges are along the way, it's our responsibility to show up.
DeSantis signed the bill on Monday, calling it protection for young children from mature curriculum. His press office has dismissed the lawsuit as a, quote, political Hail Mary to undermine parental rights in Florida. Also going after Disney, which said this week it would seek a repeal of the law.
Disney's posturing has alienated a lot of people now.
DeSantis kept up that rhetoric during a Thursday press conference, saying he'd support the repeal of a 1967 law allowing the company to create its own local government.
We're certainly not going to bend a knee to woke executives in California. That is not the way the state's going to be run. So I would say reevaluate any special privileges in the law.
Meanwhile, members of the Biden administration remain opposed to HB 1557.
If in the implementation we received requests for investigations, we will thoroughly investigate.
Speaking in Orlando, the U.S. Ed Secretary reminded Floridians they can file discrimination complaints with the Office of Civil Rights.
To the students and the parents, I hear you, I see you, and we've got your back.
And the governor did specifically address this lawsuit later in the day, saying that he felt the state is on solid legal ground. That is the latest out here at the Capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.